If you have a college professor saying, "Is anyone even listening?" they don't understand what they're doing in life. If they're teaching with slides, nobody is listening. The slides are available online. Why am I even in class? The reason why you have class instead of just downloading slides and taking a test is because the teacher has to justify their salary. Even though the way that they're teaching doesn't really justify one. Before this gets cold, cheers. But that's not the case for all teachers across the board. I've had very good teachers throughout the years. But certain teachers got to understand that they're just a credit. You could teach art history. That I get it. But like, yeah, you can't teach like someone to become an artist. Unless it's like a drawing class, that's different. I mean, there's value to knowing what certain art and architecture, had its inspiration or significance in history. There's a lot of stuff like that. But does it like should it require an entire class? Debatable. Okay. I'm not saying anything interesting. I'm saying plenty interesting things. You just gotta open your ears. Oh, Luna's knocking on my door. I wish she could chill in here, but she finds her way into getting a little too curious with things. Okay, first two brakes are full. I'm just going to start with the first two. Dude, why is OnStar calling me? I don't want your subscription. I've made it clear. The trial is over. I don't want it anymore. Stop calling me. That's twice during stream now. You want to talk to the OnStar people? I don't think you do, dude. Dude, they tried calling me in my car. Like I pressed the button on accident. And I didn't. It's not required for me to have OnStar. I just had like a year trial or whatever when I bought the vehicle. And I'm not renewing it. So get out of my face. No, I'm not giving you an updated card either because I didn't want it. The dealership made me sign up for it. And if you want to see me lose my voice entirely and be in agony, buy more brakes. Don't let me off easy tonight. This deal like this will not be here forever. So take advantage of it. And Bowling Kid, I hope everything's okay with you guys. Dude, when you said CT, I thought you had a concussion. No, the proper protocol for that, real man, is wait for the cards to get back. Don't buy in or pay attention for a month, and then yell at me randomly a month later, even though we emailed you and posted on Discord. That's the real way to do it. Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Sounds too complicated? It's really easy. Just don't do anything. And when a ridiculous amount of time has passed without you checking your email or even just paying attention, then just come back and yell at me. Okay. Break number 1. Dude, University of Chicago? No, that's UIC. Never mind. Forget what I said. to love, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Cheers. By the way, did you get a chance? Let me do that tomorrow. I promise you, I'll have you updated by tomorrow. All right, cheers. You're all beautiful. Let's get some heat. You'll back out? Why are you going to back out? I would have updated you sooner. I just forgot. It was a hectic day. No, don't go. Don't get out of here. Audrey. I'll give Zardbucks in honor of that. That is like probably the most perfect I've ever seen for grading. Congrats on the 10 in advance. And a Squirtle. Are you talking about Beige Bucks from buying into this break? All the Beige Bucks are usually done at the end of the night. I am Junior. What do you mean? I just pulled 2 of them. All about his. See, I know Real Man, and now that he knows that him holding that number 1 position, even though it doesn't mean anything, now that he knows it bothers people, he will wait until the very last day. Am I not right? Am I not wrong? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out. 100%. Okay. No, I know. It doesn't bother you. I'm just saying. If people have... It has been discussed. It's not really a roadblock. It's a placeholder. You have to give up your points by the end. But you already know that. Well, not so much. I think it just hurts everyone equally. Mr. Red, thank you for that sub. No, I know, Gilbert. I was saying it in general because I know how Real Man is. Oh, Audrey. Audrey, I've been meaning to ask you, first off, thank you for 10 subs. You're nuts. And second, my background's just gone. Which one of your spiders, if any of them, is like a jump scare every time you feed them? By the way, Audrey has a lot of very large tarantulas as, you know, pets. Because she's like, you know, just basically Steve Irwin. I almost had the voice mod ready for tonight. It would have actually helped. I got it. But, like, do you feed the tarantulas with tongs? Because I've seen that before. Like, people have, like, entire YouTube channels dedicated to that. Or do you just kind of just drop whatever in there and then they figure it out? Because I would probably do it that way. Gotcha. These breaks don't take long at all, guys. So if you see like break 4 is the next one, don't be discouraged. Do you plan on pairing any of the tarantulas to get baby tarantulas? Because I've seen those videos, and that is... I feel like that is just such a stressful process where the male always dies. And I feel like that could become a very expensive mistake. Seabolt. Ton at a time. Well, not only that, but like you have to like get the male in there, let him do his thing, and then like if you don't get him out, he just dies. Like he immediately gets killed. All good, Gilbert. It's more so for other people. Goody, Sapphire. Most dangerous. Well, like they all have. Does like tarantula venom vary? Bro, the spider has teeth. It just doesn't make sense already to begin with. Some are not really dangerous, others are very dangerous. I did not know that. I thought they were kind of just all generally the same. What's like the biggest one can get like out of your species? Like how big? Like dinner plate size are we talking here? 8 to 9 inches in diameter? Or from front to back? Bro, that's a big spider. Eight to 9 inches. The room shakes when it eats. No, I'm good. I understand why people like them. It's not for me. Little spiders don't bother me. Big spiders, though, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Nope. I'm good with that, too. I'd rather not. So your spider collection isn't just tarantulas, it's also other dangerous spiders. You got some wolf, some brown recluses. Black widow, okay. Didn't know you were doing. I literally did not text her anything. If she's telling me that I texted her, I didn't text her. She does. It sucks that I don't know if I'm getting sick or if it's allergies. Because, like, the temperatures have been fluctuating crazy. Going from, like, 50 degrees back down to 10. And, like, it's that time of the year. But, like, I could also just be sick, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I read that as I am art teacher. I hope it's allergies because for the next 3 weeks I'm working out every day until we go to Hawaii. Starting in the morning. So if I get sick, I'll just get even more sick. It'll be fun. I got health insurance. We can go to the hospital. Honestly, dude, I wish you could like self-administer an IV because I feel like that's like 90% of the time you would feel amazing. I couldn't do it. It's Sarah's birthday. Happy birthday, Sarah. Because she doesn't like Pokemon cards as much as Tetsnick. Alright, good luck. We still have not pulled the Paldean Fate Zard. Let us fill more breaks so we can pull it. Yeah, we got a good pace going this year. So yesterday we took the puppers on a WALK, and we were trying to find. Supposedly, there's like sort of like a nature walk preserve kind of thing in the back of our property, like that connects kind of like to the subdivision, and we could not find the entrance. So we walked really far and then just popped a Yui because there was no entrance anywhere. There was signs that said private property, and that was about it. Which technically, I guess that would be us. But like, we didn't want to like venture. I didn't want to venture because it's like the back of people's properties, and I wasn't sure what it was. Yeah, I try to avoid the word because it could cause a meltdown in here. Yo, Gold Mew. Been a minute since I've seen that. Yeah, those are all buzzwords. Pizza. And I thought I heard some rustling in the backyard when I let him out. I immediately like made him go inside, and I took a big wooden stick that I have that like it's like an extra lock for the back door, and I immediately went to the hill. It could have been like rabbits and like dead leaves, but I don't know. It sounded like a lot of movement. Well, I mean, it's more so like they see me, and coyotes are usually scared of humans. And if I make like, I banged on the ground a couple times just to scare them. Hopefully, like they just remember, like, oh, this is hostile territory. Because the HOA, because there's nothing behind our property, which is kind of dumb, but that's the reasoning. Everyone like on our street with like that same kind of property with no one behind them, they don't want to have fences. Which honestly, like, we're tight with the HOA people. I could probably just be like, yo, let me get a fence. Well, it's land, and like down the back of it is kind of like a tree line and a creek. G will come back in after he does his business, but Luna has to stay on a lead because she'll chase a rabbit and be gone forever. And we don't want that. Rather not. That's a very clean Garchomp. I have not seen a lot of those. Well, the reason why I got so close, it was already mid-charge and it didn't see me. Otherwise, like, if it saw me, then it would have backed off right away. I flew in, dude. And hit that thing so hard it's probably traumatized or dead. The wave. A fox, really? I feel like foxes are not like that. Like they'll go for like a squirrel or something, or a rabbit. Foxes are pretty bold though, dude. I remember like they used to go in my parents' garage and like steal stuff, like shoes. Luna would probably mess a fox up. Fox is more manageable. A coyote, different story. Raccoons are no bueno, dude. They will charge anything. One of those gets like up your leg, you're done. They're so squirrely. I wouldn't trust, like, they're too smart. If I were to have an out of the box pet, it would probably be like a pig. Because someone used to have one by my parents' house, and it was the coolest thing ever. He's like, you have to lock up everything with child locks because they open cabinets and stuff. He was just taking it out for a walk, dude. I stopped and just pet him. He was loving it. Thing was a big pig. A blue whale. Well, I think it would be pretty hard to have a pet blue whale without, like, your very own, like, SeaWorld in your backyard. Either that or like a cockatoo, an umbrella cockatoo. I love parrots. I think they're sick. The problem is, like, I feel bad. Like, I would feel too bad having it in a cage. I want the poor thing to be, like, free to fly around. I'm not for, like, having pets that could kill me. I'm not about that life. Dude, going back to the silverback versus bear debate, I know a lot of people say bear wins it. I'm still sticking with my guns. I think silverback wins it. I know, like, the size difference, but, like, silverbacks are smart, dude. I mean, a dog. All right, break 3 is good to go. 4 and 5 and... All right, this mouse is donezo. 4, 5, and 6 are almost full. So if you're on the fence, it's time to get off the fence. Let me pull stuff for you. And there's still like 4 or 5 booster boxes up for grabs in the mystery bundles, just so people are aware. A fully grown grizzly beats a silverback. I know that's the general consensus, but I'm going off of my own feelings because I am not a person who's like a specialist about animals at all, and I probably even shouldn't. But off of feeling, I think silverback would win it. I feel like a grizzly just like takes its back and like I don't know. I feel like he wins that. I don't even think that could actually happen in real life, right? They're both pretty separate in where they live in the wild. Like a breakout in a zoo. All right. Yeah, wasn't it like on Animal Planet? I'm sure you can go back and watch all of those. That Cleffa. Audrey. Crap, I gotta get an oil change tomorrow. Your biggest thing in the debate, though, is how would the gorilla get the finish? Dude, I don't know. Like, but I've seen, like, gorillas fighting or, like, attacking other animals in videos. I think they just, like, keep on just bashing the head. You might have to ask it twice if it doesn't like you right now. Or it's just broken. Or it's just too complex of a question. I don't even know. There you go. Well, that doesn't help us at all. So like new rare Zard is definitely Paldean Fates. So if anyone has a Paldean Fates Zard, you should definitely not just immediately sell it. You shouldn't immediately sell anything in your collection, but I feel like we've opened enough packs for me to make that call now. Yeah, are we sure it's not a promo, dude? Nah, I'm just kidding. It definitely exists. It's just hard to pull. Dude, I was about to say I told you so if we pulled another Snorlax just now. Is my Beach Bucks button not working now? Okay, good. Number 4 is the next one with spots available, guys. Let's try to get it full. Everything is like pretty much already like halfway full. Just the people on the fence, get off of the fence. You know you want me to pull you some heat. The way that gets done is you get spots. You get spot, I pull you card. Easy as that. Yeah, it's crazy. And you're not going to find a better deal than what we have on the website. Bro, for me, even if I don't need it, like credit, I just pay stuff with like PayPal credit and then pay it off immediately and it boosts your credit. And that's not me to coax you in, that's just advice. Personal advice. Oh, dude, it's not just you. Plus, you said you're saving for your own feast. All right, 4 is full. 5 has 2 left. 6 is almost full. Let me catch up gift cards really quick. Well, I'll do that after I have like a little bit of a waiting period. I'll do it tonight though. All right, 6 is the last break with spots available. Where? Oh, I had 9 mystery bundles to open as well, but I'll do that after the breaks. What's up, Boo the Bear? I don't know if I'm getting sick or if I have allergies, so my voice is just shot right now. There better be 2 sheets of paper in that printer. All right. That Wigglytuff. That's Nick. We had fighting. You also had that. The Wigglytuff is clean. Nick, I don't know how many times I got to pull this for you to love me. May have been the second time this week. No, apparently not. Very gradable too. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? That's pretty much what happens every time. Every time Tetsnick just scoops the rest of the spots while people are sleeping, that's when he just gets a Zard every time. Last time was the gold Snorlax. That Kaboo. Very nice, Kadvi. You're nervous? Don't be nervous, dude. Just believe. Trust. Dude, I've legitimately sent out like tens of thousands of cards out for grading, both personally and through the business. I haven't really been concerned. Or if you're more nervous about what the cards are going to grade, but that's how you get an eye for it then. They're tough on gold stars, but the goal is to get it to a point where it can no longer degrade and it will be protected. It's the best thing you can do for the card. Whatever the outcome is, it's the outcome. They're still your cards. Should be excitement, happiness. The cards are going to grade whatever their condition is. But once it's graded, they can't degrade or get damaged over time. And you will have it protected for until the end of time. Unless like you like run over it with your car. They're from your childhood collection. I mean, you already know what they're going to grade in your heart. You might be telling yourself like it's a certain grade, but like within, it's weird because you can't just be like, oh, every card is garbage. This is a 7, even though it's like it looks good. It's a balance of like knowing what to look for and understanding like how it's. Just by looking at a card, you can kind of tell what it's going to grade. Yeah, I know. It's magic. Well, it's not so much caring about the grade. It's over time, now you've done the best thing that you could do for that card. I mean, but like in all seriousness, like people shouldn't get bummed out. I know there's a lot of people out there that like if it's not a 10, they don't want to grade it. That's the wrong attitude to have. And I know that's not what we're talking about, but I want to make sure like that's clear to anyone listening. I'm adding 2 more breaks for this evening for those willing to make sure that I fully lose my voice. And Bowling Kid, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I hope everything is going okay with you and Tater Tot. Love you both. And if I got to talk to somebody and tell them, just set them straight, you just let me know. Because honestly, I've been yelling at a lot of people this week. I recently got an ATM card in the mail, which I thought was just nonsense. But apparently I had a savings account that I don't remember opening at Chase Bank with a balance in it of like $20. I don't know why it's there. I called them and I was like, what is this? When was this opened? 2019. I never opened one in 2019, so I don't know what is going on. You got a death in the family? Okay. Well, I'm sorry for your guys' loss. And if you guys need anything, you let me know. Dude, tomorrow I might hop back on Sea of Beige. I kind of had I had the ocean calling to me, and I kind of want to sink some more boats. I think we're gonna go full on try hard with the hourglass. Like before stream, I'm gonna have like all the special balls that I can hold. And people weren't really feeling the Bioshock playthrough, which I was like, oh yeah. I'm just gonna do damage tomorrow. My goal is to do damage. That's all. I know a couple people were, but people tend to watch more when I'm not doing playthroughs. Which is odd, but it is what it is. And I'm not ending that playthrough. I'm just, breaking it up. Well, Tetsnick, first off, I hope you do win. Second off, if you're not whatever actor in the state of California that was, predetermined to win, I don't know if it's possible. Can we talk about this for a second? How it's always a single winner or person in California that we never hear about afterwards. Can we just talk about the possibility of potentially it just being rigged and the money's just, getting split up? Well, then there will be no winner. I feel like there was a YouTube video that went full insane mode and has the history of all the winners mapped. I mean, you don't really have to go far. Bro, there were people rigging the McDonald's Monopoly pieces. This is entirely way more money. When there's way more money, it has to be something's fussy with it. Oh, at the very least. And like I said, I added 2 more breaks for this evening. Fill them so that I may lose my voice and pull you guys deliciousness in the process. Honestly, Tetsnick, with the luck you have at the casino, you should be buying lottery tickets. With the luck you have in breaks, you should be buying lottery tickets. So it wouldn't surprise me. It makes me wonder if I set up a poker night, would I just be setting myself up for failure? Because, like, luck goes through skill any day of the week. Yeah, but dude, with luck, he's just gonna catch quads every hand. You can't bluff off that. Oh, 100%. And then, ooh. I don't know if I've pulled that yet. That might be the first. No, I pulled another one because I asked if the line was supposed to be there, but only probably the second one I've pulled. If that day comes, real man, you just tell me, you just buy the boxes that you want in the break, and we'll go crazy. We could open it together. I still have not pulled Peldanzard. And why did the background just do nothing just now? It just like defaulted back to where it was. Well, it's not an insult to you. It's more so like, would I just be like damning myself if I set up a poker night and you were one of the regular attendees? I got some on the side too, dude. So we could just do whatever we want. We'll start our own Dude Perfect where like we keep in all the times that we miss the shots. So like if it takes like 8 hours, we leave it in. Dude, I remember my buddy Jason. I love Jason to death. We were playing poker one night, and like he was telling us like how his brother like played like in World Series. So like he was kind of like, you know, talking his game up. And I put him all in, and he lost. And he just looks over. It was like early in the game. He's like, "I suck," and I started laughing so hard. Well, yeah, we don't stop filming until we hit a crazy shot. I like that Australian channel that's kind of like a way better Dude Perfect, where they do crazy stuff. It, but COD what it should say is how rare it is, because I consistently open these packs and we still haven't seen it. If anyone should see it, it's me. Nah, dude, if we play poker, we bet cash. Nothing too crazy, maybe like a little 20. I remember one time Kyle took me and Nick to like a coworker's friend's place that was out in the boonies, dude. But this guy was not messing around. He had a poker night with timers. He had bounty chips where if you knock someone out, you can cash that on for money in the end. And then he had like timers for all the blinds, and he had like 3 or 4 tables going. If we do 50, then it's got to be like 25 rebuy just in case. But like I want to get like a solid like group that could consistently do it like once a month. Because I already got the poker table. I believe it. I believe it. But like to get like a good consistent game, you need like 5+ people. I just watch compilations of people blowing up like Phil Hellmuth, where he calls people idiot. I think I watched that clip. Then one time during COVID, because that was before COVID, where we went to like the dude's house. During COVID, they had one online and it was like $10 buy-in. Like, but people were playing like it was like World Series of Poker, and it was driving me nuts. It was taking so long, where people would just fold immediately if you bet anything. I just started betting every hand. I'm like, guys, this is $10 buy-in, please. I'm like, we're actually losing money, like trying to win upwards of $50 here. Negreanu is like still very active. That dude like has already won like a crazy prize in like this year already. Alt Espion. I was thinking Alt Mew. I haven't seen that Alt Mew in a while. Ooh, Hyper Squirrel. Might be one of the rarest cards in the set. I haven't seen a lot of it. Yeah, I don't see why not. Honestly, dude, the breaks are ridiculously priced right now. Anyone who's taking advantage of it, you're smart. That's just how it goes. Six months from now, you're going to be like, damn, dude, I should have got in on this. Stuff is crazy right now. Ooh, that's Celebi. Charles. Seven and eight are full. Let's go. People know something crazy is about to happen. Friday's breaks will be posted. Let me update the list so I can randomize everything. Actually, I'll let Nick do it. All right, while Nick's updating that, I'll just start on 6. Welcome home, artist.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a loony oony. A loony oony. Loony oony.
I gave you kisses. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, great. Oh.
Did she make a mess out there?
No, she didn't. She was a good girl.
I made you chicken.
Thank you. What did you make me?
And be careful letting them out because I heard like rustling down there again.
Yeah, there's a duck in our backyard.
It was bigger than a duck. It
No,
was making noise.
I just let them out now, and there's a duck in the backyard.
Well, the duck's cool. You can hang out.
Luna did not think so. Luna said, I'm gonna get ducky. I'm gonna get the ducky. It's bad enough.
Luna would be a friend with a duck.
Mm.
I just printed.
Did you print them all?
No, I just printed a partial, like a ding dong. Hello, G. Hello, Mr. Old Man.
You're so cozy. You're so cozy. You just love that.
The heat's gonna be had, dude. It's just a matter of time. She just got a little face. Can you get me another Sudafed?
When was the last one you took?
8 o'clock this morning. It's been 12 hours. Because I know the second it wears off, I'm dead.
Should I put you on the garbage can? Hey, chunky. Come on, get ready now.
Okay, pay no mind to that last list. This is the real list. I just forgot to highlight the last row. Ooh, I haven't pulled Lucario yet. Justin? Ooh. Been a minute since I've seen this. No, she can't give it to me. I gotta focus though. We're going hard.
But I'm so cute. I'm Luna.
Get her out of here just in case this falls. And then we have to make a trip to the emergency vet.
I ain't gonna have that though.
No.
Next on you, Luna.
You know, being a child at heart, when they childproof these pills, it's a hard life. Sudafed, big party. And then after break 8, I will be doing bundles. So if you guys buy more bundles, I'll open them. There's still like 4 or 5 booster boxes up for grabs. What happened? Are people falling asleep on me? Don't be falling asleep. Alright, I'm kind of feeling a gold zard here for Mr. Real Man. I lied. Just because I'm going to end up doing this at the end anyway, I forgot this extra pack of 151. Still time though. Been up since 4 a.m. I feel that, dude. I know all about that life. Nah, it's not over yet. All it takes is time, dude. It's gonna happen. You know that I pull you heat, so just wait. Baby Zord. Justin had a strong start with Fighter. Gold Snorlax. Honestly, it's gonna happen sooner than people think. I pull it. There's something about that card. I pull it. It's just how it goes. Two homes in 10 hours. Dude, I'll still never forget when I had problems on the node and then the first technician comes to my house, swapped out like where the coax cable goes into the wall, and he's like, there you go, I fixed it. That's what it was. And I'm like, you didn't fix it, dude. I'm still having issues. He's like, no, you should be good now. I'm like, please, God. That's a rare alt. I have not seen this card like at all. Congrats, real man. That is immaculate. That's gonna ton. Dude, like they're stuck in their ways of sending a technician out because they think the customer doesn't know better. Which is like kind of an issue in itself, but it's like you have to create a standardized process, I guess. Otter. Well, they charge if they find nothing wrong, like on their end. What ends up happening is like I usually know more than whatever technician they're sending out, which sucks, and I end up like having to like explain to them why they're unable to fix the problem. But they were faster than Comcast, I will tell you that. It took like a full month for Comcast to fix a node problem at my parents'. I had to like legitimately like record proof. Metagross. I don't know if Nick posted Friday's breaks yet, but we're gonna do a mini feast where it's like 3 of these. Should be a good time. Now, real man, I didn't pull you a Zard. That alt is sick, and you did get good hits. But I get you. You want a Zard, and I don't blame you. I want to pull you a Zard. He has mini feast posted. Beautiful. And there you go. Spots are already taken. The alt is very nice. I have not seen a lot of them. It's only a matter of time, dude. You give me reps, I'll give you Zards. Then you hit a streak and you're like unstoppable. All right, John is break 7. I still have to randomize 8 though. And I'll be starting at the standard 6 o'clock time for Friday, just so everyone's prepared. There's only 26 bundles left. Oh my gosh. Those are going quick. They might be gone tonight. I'll make another mini batch of bundles as well. That Abra, that's actually disgusting. John, congrats on that. That's the only one I've pulled so far. Yes, they ate a lot. And they had treats afterwards. That's her new thing now. She follows you if you have any sort of food. That Daisy, I haven't seen that in a while. Nice double hit. Mr. Red, are you still alive? Or did we lose you? I was going to ask you about your Pal World progress. Or anybody who's just started playing it. I feel like that game is already gone. Like, yeah, there's updates and all that stuff planned, but I think people are underestimating the low attention span. Because you're not going to keep everyone's attention just from farming the legendary schematics. I already fell off of that. Same what? Like, you agree with what I'm saying? Esparta. Ooh, the Radish Man. Getting some good hits here, John. We'll see some more. Galarian Slowking. Zoror. Zoror. Ooh, that is 1000% a miscut. Look at that left and right. Or just a horribly centered card. But I would make an argument that's as close as you can get to a miscut. Yeah, they meant to just completely just shank the centering on that. Ooh, what do we got here? You got the baby to match. Solid break for you, John. All that stuff is yours. All right, break 8 coming up. I mean, I feel like we have to throw a ball at Pikachu. Maybe one of these years I'll get a shiny. Good luck, everybody. Fortress. That's Kenny. That is, I think, the first Cyclosaur I've pulled. Dragon, Charles. Well, this is just keeping everything affordable and a good price. I mean, dude, for release, every break had the majority of the packs were Paldea and Fates. It'll happen. It's just gonna do it when it's ready. The Pidgey. That would be the most expensive break where no one would buy into it. Or they only buy into it once and then don't hit any of the Zard spots. And then if I keep doing that break, then I run out of all of like the specialty holiday packs and can't mix them with any of the sets that people are less enthusiastic about, but they should like. Yeah, but it's a good idea on paper. Then we get someone like yourself who doesn't hit any of the Zard spots, doesn't get like any craziness that they were looking for, and then it just turns into a bad experience. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying someone. You were pretty tame, but you did get good cards. I'm saying like someone who would legitimately just be nagging the entire time. Worse than you. Worse than you could ever be. Yeah, Tag Team All-Stars out of left field, Mr. Red says. I mean, dude, all I do is make the breaks well before stream. Like, I made, like, 13 before this stream, just so I had them on hand. I would advise, Gilbert, for cost effectiveness and just getting some variety, you probably want to mix, like, different sets. Oh, I miss Base Set First Edition too, Mr. Red, but Tag Team All-Stars is at a point where it would be not cost effective for anybody if I put it in a break. I haven't had that lately. Because you're still getting hollows and reverse hollows, and the way that we balance the breaks, like everyone, it's pretty difficult to not get a hit. And at this price, like, it's ridiculous. Oh yeah, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Professor Duro. Charles. Like, this is a good example of a break where everyone is just popping off a little bit. I'm still kind of feeling the alt mu. Let's see if it comes to pass here. I'm telling you, it's going to happen sooner than people think. Like, people were like, oh, you just pulled it. It really doesn't matter. If anything, it's more dangerous for me to choose it if I just pulled it. Which is why I was kind of just like, I was 50-50 on it. I'm just a magnet for that card. I've pulled so many gold Snorlaxes throughout the years. It's hard to remember when Chilling Reign came out. Never mind, I remember now. And I remember why people skipped on it and slept on it. I just had to go back to that place mentally. Same with Fusion. It's weird though to think that the Fusion release and Chilling release was in this house. It doesn't feel like I've been here for that long. More fire. If I had either, I would gladly open them. Ooh, we got some last pack magic here. Alt Mew, right here. Close. I couldn't have a break. Dude, I'm telling you that I couldn't have a break without Brilliant in it. Otherwise, people wouldn't buy in before other sets came out. People were so picky, and they still are, but like, I'm just, everything happens in seasons, and it'll swing back the other way where people are begging. That's why it's smart to take advantage of these deals while you can. History just constantly repeats itself. Solid final break. Now we got bundles. Yeah, but even though 151 is dope, people are still like not as hype as they should be about it. If that makes sense. People are taking it for granted. All right. Justin. Justin has un bundle. Dude, throw it back to like a month ago where someone got Stefan Holmes got a Brilliant Zard out of a pack of Brilliant in a bundle. Neuver. Already off to a good start. And those of you that want Beige Bucks and you bought into breaks, make sure you identify yourself to Real Man. Tater Tot would normally be here, but they had a loss, a family loss. So they're taking care of that stuff. Very gorgeous. And look at that. Is history going to repeat itself? And I'm starting at 6 p.m. on Friday. So if you guys fill up that first feast, I'll post another one. History did not repeat itself, but I tried. It was a good shot. All right, Audrey's up next with her bundles. Central. So that would be 7 p.m. Eastern, I think. I'm going to try and get back on that schedule. I need people. The only reason why I keep going live like a little bit later, well, today I was messed up and like, I don't know if I'm sick or allergies, but I go later so that breaks have time to fill. I want people to get back on that clock. And I'll work out a way maybe where if you buy into a break before I'm live, I'll find a way to let Real Man and Tater Tot know, and you get like double points or something. I think that's fair. No, dude, I don't know what's going on. I'm either getting sick or I have allergies, and I don't know what it is yet. Because it could literally be either with how I'm feeling right now. All right, Audrey Keys has 8 bundles. Yeah, I could. I could like make it like italics or something. Or bold. All right, let's get Audrey's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I could try to make that a thing. If you buy in spots as an incentive before I'm live, you get double beach books. Because I wanted to make it regular where I'm live at 6 again. And the only way to do that is to have break spots be taken earlier. Hey, if they're taking advantage of it, that everyone has the same incentive. All right, Audrey. Good luck on your 8s. Definitely gonna have to open another pack of top loaders here. I caught that headphone, thank God. Well, he buys out bricks, dude. And he gets heat. He's basically Booby Miles of breaks. And he can pass. Well, he's just showing that he can win with or without getting lucky. That's the flex. This should fit in an ATB box. If not, I'll just split it up, but it should fit in an ETB box. Meowscarter right off the bat. I mean, I feel like people would just see that and not join it. I'm sure you can. There's a command to do so, to like set an amount. That's true too. People would have to pay attention. Professor Turo's scenario. Ooh. That was a juicy Celebrations pack. Very nice. This remix kind of goes hard. Nah, it doesn't let you. Well, it could be not the command. That is not easy to pull at all. I think that was out of Fusion. The centering is not perfect, but I think that'll still 9. Maybe squeeze a 10, who knows, but probably a 9. Left and right is like very slightly thin thick. Probably like less than I'm noticing. Bowler, I'm gonna be so sad when they remove duels. It suck. I hate it so much that they're removing a mode with such potential, but like Blizzard is just like literally everyone got fired. It's true. It's hot water. It's like boiling water. The way to do it manually, which that's not the goal, would be like whoever wins the single raffle, you take away points. I'm sure there's a command for it. Unless I have to change something on my end, but I don't remember seeing anything about negative points. And Bowler, are you playing classic Cataclysm when it comes out? Because I probably will. Which I should probably like max out all my professions if I haven't already. Probably look up if they announced a date for that too. Classic Kata might be bigger than Classic Wrath was. Like I have like an odd feeling about it. Like it's gonna pop off probably. Making sure I didn't miss it. That Alakazam. This is quite a hefty 8 bundles right here. Oh, and there's one, and we still have like 3 or 4 left. 3 or 4 left with like less than, like we're in like the 20s right now. Congrats on the box, Audrey. Yeah, that Alakazam speaks for itself. It's disgusting. Solid amount of bundles, Audrey. And a booster box right on top of it. That's a fat stack of hits. Oh, I just wrote your name on it. I'm looking for a list like a dunce. Oh, I still got more, unless you're just falling asleep. All right, good night, buddy. I need another water. One, two, three, four. Yep, these will be the last bundles. Which I wouldn't be surprised if there's another booster box in here, because there's not many bundles left and there's still like 3 or 4 up for grabs. So congrats in advance, probably. I think I see a card sticking out, not gonna lie. I need a booster box. Did you hear anything I was saying, Bowling Kid? About... Are you gonna play Classic Cata? Because, dude, I have a feeling it's gonna pop off. It's gonna pop off more than Wrath Classic did. For no reason. Other than just a feeling. Yeah, but like, isn't Cataclysm pretty far off? I don't know if they announced a date, did they? If they did, I keep forgetting it. I gotta, like, just make sure I have all my characters maxed out on masteries and see if I can, like, hoard stuff. I gotta make sure to make Jeeves while everything is cheap. I'm sure if they're smart, they're gonna, like, have there be a waiting period, or they're gonna release them the 2 phases before, or maybe one and then just have it, you know, chill. Because when you splinter the player base like that, it's not great. I feel like it happened with Dragonlance and Wrath already. Yep, you got one. So 2 or 3 up for grabs still, and not a lot of bundles left. Probably will be having to make another batch of these by Friday. But not until these are gone. Frostlass, Grass. Ooh. You got an Evolving Skies pack. I think it's time. I still don't think that you can craft Jeeves. Not gonna lie. But I probably have to, like, update all my add-ons so that, like, Auctioneer works. If I didn't already uninstall it. I think it'd be a little project for me tonight while I wait to work out. Maybe try to solo Rag. See if I can get Thunder Fury on my Death Knight when it's not relevant. Congrats to all of the points. You get those points for buying it. And guys, as I'm opening this last set of bundles, Alt Mew, hello. Not the one I was talking about, but still an alt. We went hard tonight, and I want to thank you all for filling all the breaks, all the love, all the support. I appreciate all of you. And Friday, we're going to go even harder, because I'm going to be going live at 6. Everyone who grabs spots beforehand, you get double beige bucks for buying in. And if we want to do multiple mini feasts, I'm down. We fill the first one, I'll post another one. Tater Tot will love that card. Yeah, I'd say so. Oh man, this last bundle had a Go Pack and a 151. That's pretty sick. That's a Ditto. Pretty sick. How many did you buy? Tonight. Let's do them tonight. I'm not giving up. Unless you want them Friday. I guess that comes down to a preference for you. You technically would get double points. No, I just took another suit if I'm good for 12 hours. You technically get double points. I don't want to take that away from you, but I also know you don't care about points. So it's up to you. I'm down to open them. But then again, she doesn't care about points. Tonight is fine? Okay, we'll do it tonight. Let's go. Those will be the last ones of tonight, though. Was 20 all that was left? Hold on. I just want to make sure all these bundles are accounted for. Okay, so Brian's got 4 before you. Yeah, so now there's 2 left. Okay, let me make sure that I have my count proper. Six. 7/8. Okay, this is 10. This is 20. And these are the 2 remaining. Perfect. Alright, Brian's up. And Jace bought the last 2. So we're just going to do all the bundles for tonight. Good job, everybody. Those lasted, I think, 6 streams. Not even. I think it was 5 streams. Alright, so it'll be Brian, Audrey, then Jace. They're all gone. So all the booster boxes will be accounted for by the end of the evening. And thankfully, my count was on. And I was worried that like I would have been off by one or two. I was not. All right, Brian, let's get it. Good luck, my friend. Brian, if you're on Twitch, you do get Beige Bucks for buying bundles and breaks. So just make sure that you identify yourself to Real Man so he can give you Beige Bucks, because there is an annual prize for top 10. Oh. Well, he didn't want the points, but he watched the replay and saw that he won. I don't think he's aware of the points. Nothing out of that Celebrations, but that's okay. Gold Snorlax. From Chilling. Gorgeous full art trainer. Ooh, that's clean. I haven't seen one of those in a while. How many bundles was at this stream? Like 40? Over 40. Audrey alone had 30. Or no, you had 8. And then 20. So basically 30. 28. 30 with Jace. I think it was like 38. It's a lot of bundles. No, I have not pulled the Peldan Fate Zard yet. Not yet. It'll be 40. I think it's like 39. I can highlight it after this and tell you exactly how many. Well, either Audrey's getting 2 booster boxes, or 1, or none. Maybe Jace gets 2. Who knows, dude? I have it all. I've had it all mixed up from the beginning. So, best of luck to everybody. $39. I mean, it's still a lot. Brian, solid bundles, solid hits. All right, Audrey's got the biggest amount of bundles here coming up. Basically her own mini feast. Alright, good. Make a double check and make sure my count was correct. I'm going to make like a dilapidated pyramid for you here. Which I think is 4 on the bottom then. Or 5. It's 5. Maybe not. Whatever. I'm just going to see where this takes me here. And there's still another 10. So I definitely messed up the pyramid. Might have been 10 on the bottom, and I overthought it. Because each tier has minus 1. Or maybe it ends up working. Probably not, though. I'm going to make like a really long, like, head to the pyramid, I guess. You can't just add to the side, dude. That's not how this works. It's got to be order. We're just going to make the dilapidated pyramid. It'll make everyone happy. It's going to fall. I can't do it. We're adding to the side. That was my idea originally. No one else's. Thank you. But there's not enough to add to the side of it. That's the problem. Now we don't have a nose. Damn it. Oh, 100%. And it's good value for the packs. And you usually end up winning a booster box too. And your cards get protected. And you get Bijou bucks. It's a win-win-win. Alright. We're good to go. I just have to change the label. If you really want to min-max your time, you watch the replay with like ×2 speed or ×3 after I'm done opening. But I'd rather you be here and enjoy it. I voted yes. Full disclosure. Yeah, but I'd rather people just be here. It's more fun. I wonder if 3 booster boxes will fit this amount of cards. Probably not. Might be a 4. 20 times 6 would be 120 packs. 120 packs is more than 3 boxes. Yeah, it's going to be 4. Oh, yeah. No, I was just talking about, like, in general. Like, to your theory. I solved the complex problem today where I put a pod in the Nespresso, but the Nespresso was full of empty pods. So then I had to, do some complex problem solving there. That was like the hardest thing I had to do today. Most challenging. So all in all, pretty good day. I still haven't heard back from them sending me the wrong Nespresso machine, but I know the second I sell it, I'm going to get an email saying, hey, we want that back. I'm like waiting for it to happen, but it's not happening. Audrey, best of luck. This dilapidated pyramid is all yours. Just lease out the machine. I mean, it's probably like $400. I didn't even open the box. I'm just not going to eat the 400 if they request it back like a ridiculous amount of time later. At this point, what? It was Christmas. It's been like 3 months. I feel like I'm pretty safe. But like, paranoid me is like, don't do it. You know it's going to happen. Pull our trainer. Glamora. Also, I watched the Fast and Furious X with Jason Momoa. I hate Jason Momoa. I don't like him. And the movie is really bad. I'm going to be honest with you. There was a couple funny parts, but him as a character just really didn't make sense. I feel like whenever they want to make another movie, all of a sudden, like, one of the main antagonists from the past movies has a son or a brother. That's like that's their script. That's their, it's like ad-libs. Or mad-libs. It's like, okay, this person from 3 movies ago, he has a son. But dude, Jason Momoa's character, I'm like, oh my god. Like, I already see too much of his nipples in every other movie or ad. First opportunity that he gets, like, shirts off immediately. It, like, pans away from him and then pans back to him, and all of a sudden he doesn't have a shirt on. And I could see him, like, during readings, like, guys, I think what would make the scene better is if my nipples were out and you guys could all see it. It would really bring the scene out. But, like, he has no personality. Like, his personality sucks. And, like, it's the same character every movie. It's like, hey guys, Jason Momoa here. I, like, kind of disliked him before. What really made me dislike him is when he tweeted at, my boy Andy Dwyer. Forgive me. The Sudafed is clashing with my, whatever I have going on in my body, so I forgot the actor's name. Dude from New Jurassic Parks. Aegis/Steel, which is also all yours because there's no types. This is not a break. These are bundles. But he tweeted at that actor who was just posting like a workout selfie because he was using a plastic bottle. He's like, hey man, I see you're getting your workout in, but plastic bottles, not really cool for the ocean, man. And I'm just like, shut up, dude. How much hair product you use that just washes in and kills all the whales? How many shirts you toss into the water during your movies? No, it's not his job. He's not the real Aquaman. He probably can't even swim IRL. Probably sinks like a rock. Someone yelled Momoa and he took off his shirt. That's what I'm telling you, dude. That's his whole thing. Did someone say take off my shirt? Okay, I'll take it off. He must have had, like, he must have been overweight as a kid or like got bullied or something. To make that all your personality, you're projecting. They probably had to CGI him swimming because he can't swim IRL. Legit. He probably hates it. Bro, I kid you not, if you've not seen the new Fast and Furious, if you didn't hate him before, I promise you you'll join my team. He had pigtails at one point in the movie. How much he hates to work out. Dude, that's such a lie. He literally just like... He probably had like a meeting with like his PR person. What should I talk about? Should I talk about my, like, you know, taking my shirt off? No, you should talk about how like you really don't actually like maintaining your entire personality. What, since you saw that interview? I was already on the fence with him. And then once he tweeted at, can't remember his name. It's too late right now. I can't think of names. Drago was his best role because he didn't talk. And like the role was already like a shirtless dude because they were horse people. Chris Pratt, thank you. He's like holding in a sneeze. He tweeted at Chris Pratt with that water bottle thing, and I was like, shut up, you douche. Don't you tweet at... Literally, Chris Pratt is awesome. There's nothing he could do wrong. He was sick enough to be Super Mario's voice in the movie. Like, that's... it's over. What's Jason Momoa? Hey, guys. Everyone's got their shirts on. Mind if we, like, you know, take them off? Dude sucks. I promise you, dude, during the reading, he's like, so this says, this scene, I'm fully clothed. I think the scene would be better if I didn't have my shirt on. And Vin Diesel was like, dude, come on. It's our last movie. He's like, no, I think it'd be better, no shirt. Like, I promise you that happened. Or, like, they told him to keep his shirt on, but, like, he, like, ripped the sleeves off or something. But, yeah, if it wasn't, like, abundantly clear, not a fan of him. And, like, him as the antagonist in that movie was... Like, the movies were already, like, not great, but, man, did they, like, hit a new low with that one. They couldn't get nobody else. Anybody. Momoa is the only one who showed up to, like, the reading or, like, the casting of it. Just CGI in Paul Walker, literally. But it's free on Prime right now. If you want to waste your time, I think like you have to see movies that bad at least once just to like be like, "Yep, that sucked. Like that was bad." They said that's the last one. I don't believe them. I think we're gonna like see another like 5. Snakes on a Plane though is at least like you know what you're getting yourself into. It's not pretending to be a serious movie. So that doesn't really make it bad. Fast and Furious, like they're trying to be like serious. Like I promise you Vin Diesel, dude, he looks at his movies and he's like, this is my Lord of the Rings right here. I promise you. He doesn't see it as the joke as actually it is. Yeah, all of a sudden it's a Marvel movie. Dude, I think that the superhero movie era is over. Like it died. After Endgame it was done. And like they're still trying to string it out. I want zombie movies to make a comeback. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never sat down and actually watched a full Sharknado movie. But like I'm sure it's as ridiculous as it sounds. But like they understand that. They're not trying to be Lord of the Rings. If they can make 10 Fast and the Furiouses and they're struggling to make another WoW movie, I don't know what's wrong with society anymore. Because, like, they could make so much more movies, World of Warcraft related, and everyone would watch them. And they would be infinitely better than Fast and the Furious. I would trade them immediately without even thinking. It's like they worry about not making money on like certain video game movies, but like, bro, there's 10 Fast and Furious movies. There's 10, and the last 5 suck comparatively. It's a steady decline in quality. If that can make money, they shouldn't even be worried about making like a serious like World of Warcraft movie beyond the first one. I don't know how we didn't get a Gears of War movie either, but they kind of like missed their mark on that. They should have did that like 8 years ago. Like 10 years ago, honestly. Is this supposed to happen? I guess. Dude, Gears of War movie, Marcus Phoenix, literally Bautista with a little soul patch. Boom. Movie's over. You don't even, like, you cast whoever else. You never played World of Warcraft and you like the movie? That's not even when the cool stuff starts to happen, dude. They should have started with Wrath of the Lich King. Because Arthas is like a lead paladin. The Plague hits his city, and he makes the decision to kill everybody before, like, people get raised up as zombies. That, like, starts him on the path to, like, becoming evil. Like, movie would be awesome. They started with, like, before any modern game storyline. So, like, people weren't going to be that into it, but it still performed. They had a big cast, too. Dude from Vikings was in that movie. But no, what do we have? We got Jason Momoa in pigtails telling people to take their shirts off. That's what we get. Instead of, like, crazy, amazing stories that would be so good live action. What do I get? I get 3 hours of screen time where we see Jason Momoa's nipples. That's what we get. That's what we deserve as a society. When you lay it out like that, it's really kind of funny. Because I'm not wrong. It's not no new ideas, it's the wrong people making the decisions. Because I promise you there's good ideas, just nobody cares because they're not in charge. We're, like, regressing with the amount of wrong decisions or wrong people in, like, in the places making decisions. Just across the board in everything. We got all the wrong people everywhere in charge and just screwing everything up. Video games, movies, everything. And if we get, like, another 5 to 10 years of this, like, it's over. That is a disgusting goal, by the way. I have not seen that in a while. But, like, when you think about it, not just politics-wise. That's obvious. That's easy. Let's not even go there. We're above that. If you broaden the scope to everything, it's just true across the board. It sucks. But I'm just saying, politics aside, wrong people across in video games, movies, everything. We have the wrong people everywhere. This is what happens when we get the wrong people everywhere. I gotta look at Jason Momoa's nipples when I watch a movie. Because there's nothing else to watch. What were the two? You said All Quiet on the Western Front? I read that book in high school. Which is kind of like a heavy read as a freshman or sophomore. Like we had to read it in one of our English classes. Oh man, I still remember sophomore year. Tale of Two Cities. We had like the worst English teacher ever. Like the most. Kind of think of it, dude. If you've ever watched The Boys, the CIA lady, the director, the old lady, literally her as an English teacher, but like worse attitude. Even looked like her. It might have been her. I don't even know. Okay, I'll have to look at those. Audrey, you're getting some heat right now. I'm kind of like on autopilot right now because I'm just trying to function. I feel like we opened a lot of packs in like under 4 hours. I really did not let this sickness / allergies ail me at all. No. Ever watch Wag the Dog? I watched that in high school, and that pretty much opens your eyes to like what the reality of the world is. Really good movie. I don't know if that's the point of the movie, but you know. Someone was in here, I remember months ago, saying that like Star Wars was a metaphor for Vietnam, and I was like, I don't think they had spaceships in Vietnam. But like, I get it. Like, I understand the metaphor, but like, I think it was funnier to answer it the way that I did. Audrey, I think only one booster box remains after this one. Congrats on that. Could be two if I put another one in there on accident, but I think it's one. I don't know, dude. I saw a couple scenes of Chucky at a way too young of an age, and it messed me up for like a solid 5 years. I still can't really. I don't trust dolls. I don't like them. Dolls that are like, you know, humanly figured, shaped. Seeing stuff at a young age can mess you up. See, like, clowns, like, I watched it, and, like, it still made me, like, not be afraid of clowns. Some, like, people have, like, those fears. I don't know if, like, you just, if it's just a random dice roll when you're born, or if it's, like, you know, predisposed. My fear of wasps has turned into a hate, and I will go out of my way to kill them. Haley's afraid of clowns too. Clowns for me, I'm like, is a clown? It's just a thing. I could mess that up. And generally speaking, they're there for my energy. You know, honk the nose, and they're happy. Now you get like a possessed doll that is killing people. It kind of messed me up a little bit. I don't remember why that was a thing though. That was before COVID. That was a weird time, dude. We were different people. People just decided to like join the insane clown posse. I mean, if a dude in a clown suit is chasing you, you're asking for a bad thing to happen to you. To like, if you chase someone without wearing a clown outfit, something bad will probably happen to you. You kind of got to chalk that one up as self-defense. Oh, of course. I mean, every person's unique. Everyone's reaction to something is not going to be the same. But that was an interesting time when everyone was like, it was like not even around Halloween, I don't think. It was just people just randomly dressing up like clowns and like standing menacing in the distance. It's probably like when Gangnam Style came out. The world was starting to lose its mind a little bit. Just saying. Oh, 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 oh. I think we could directly correlate like when that song came out to like a lot of bad things happening. Even though it was a good song. Harlem Shake was when somebody who I went to high school with went to the same college as me, Loyola, and she literally broke her collarbone because some kid in her dorm, like in her building, got high on bath salts, took off running naked through the dorm, and tackled her and broke her collarbone. And that was when Harlem Shake came out. So he was just doing the Harlem Shake. Your Honor, he was doing the Harlem Shake. You can't prosecute my client. He was expressing himself through dance by running through the hallway and tackling a random girl. Probably the most horrifying experience for someone in their freshman year. Dude, that was back when Vine was still a thing. Bring back Vine, dude. TikTok sucks. TikTok is just slowly killing us. Do it for the Vine, exactly. I still have not installed TikTok, and I'm very proud of that. My attention span is still like somewhat normal. Everyone else destroyed. 15 seconds, that's it. You can only tolerate something for 15 seconds at a time. You gotta love these random thoughts that just pop into my head. We do usually. It's just people are asleep. If you think about it, dude, how Facebook is to MySpace, Vine is to TikTok, which is kind of messed up because history just keeps on repeating itself through different things. How long did Vine last? I feel like it was like only like 2 years. Because they ran out of money. They didn't have a way to like generate revenue. And then Snapchat like just came out. So it was like really like hurting them. And like Instagram Reels became a thing too. They got bought and then just like absorbed, I think, by Instagram, right? Yeah, but like the problem is like other apps people were already using. So like when you added everything that Vine had with like just endless just looking at videos, there wasn't really a need for it. Vine got like bought and sold a couple times, I feel like. I think Instagram may have bought them. I could be wrong. It's like a faint memory. Dude, I'll still never forget when I was like in a sociology class or anthropology, whatever, one of those, you know, useless classes that you have to take for credit when you first go to college. And they were like, the teacher was like, name social media things. Everyone's, naming Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, you had your hand up. What was your social media? And I was like, chat roulette. Everyone starts laughing, and the teacher's like, what's that? And I'm like, you should go check it out. It's crazy. She almost pulled it up in class. I was like, don't, please. I don't want to get expelled or thrown out immediately on my, first year. Dude, chat roulette is such a meme, though. It's hilarious. That is like the ultimate cesspool of the internet. And I promise you, when that first came out, the intentions were pure. They're like, oh, it's just a new way to meet people. It's not going to be used for what you intended it for. Well, there's still one booster box left, so I believe that means that it's in the last two. That worked out kind of perfectly. Now, I'm sure Audrey would have liked another booster box, but I'm sure she can't complain, because Audrey is a very kind person. Well, there has to be. Literally. I made sure of it. Because I make the 100 beforehand. And put the prizes in. Takes a long time to do that, by the way. Probably way longer than it takes to open them. I do pawn it off on interns, though, when I can. Or employees. That's pretty sick. Or second to last. Technically, it would be pretty impossible to tell. No, it's okay. I do it because I love you all. All right, let's open the last two. See if I can get some more made before Friday. Honestly, that was kind of nice, because now all I have to do is copy and paste your name and then backspace. It worked out so well. Alright, we'll do one at a time. Yeah, we kind of fell off the beaten path there for a minute. We really went down a rabbit hole. By the way, that's an alt. This top loader is very warped, and I don't want it near my cards. Your cards, but my cards now. And wouldn't you know it, there is that booster box. Is the Same Things We Complain About Today movie was made in 1939 complaining about? Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Alright, and that's the last booster box. That was a solid 100 bundles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 all accounted for. Some things never change, that is for sure. Some things do, but I think a lot of what humans do is just like it's cyclical in the sense that there was a video I watched where they were breaking down what each decade was every 100 years. And there's a theory that like every 100 years repeats itself in terms of not like, you know, exactly the same, but like the layout of like a certain era being prosperous, another era not being like more depression era. And like I was watching that video I'm going to rewatch it because it's like really interesting. So, like, the equivalent to now would be, like, 1924. Which is not great, because then we were on a verge of maybe a world war again. But, like, it doesn't necessarily need to be that. Like, he was more, like, just classifying humans, like, each decade. Dude, between World War One and World War Two, if like people lived through both of those, it must have felt like the world was ending every day. What, the video that I'm talking about? I'll have to look. Because the guy was like, I think he was like a sociologist or something, or slash historian, but the way he laid it out, like, it was actually, like, really well done. It wasn't, like, gimmicky or anything. Like, it actually, like, made sense. Like, he was backing up his arguments in the theory that he was proposing. All right, Jace, your final bundle. I think I like saw that talked about it on a podcast. I'll have to watch it. Because my parents, like, they were alive, like, towards the end of, or even grandparents. Yeah, they were alive, like, towards the end of World War II. And then Cold War and Nam and all that. I was like, I've asked my parents before, I'm like, how did it, like, was it just, like, did it feel really weird? Like, I don't know. It popped that unkillable soldier story has popped up in my feed through various podcasts. I gotta. I'll read about it and watch a podcast. You guys made me break a little sweat tonight. Thank you for that. I appreciate all of you. I'm starting at 6 p.m. sharp, Central Time, Friday. So, good job on filling the first feast. We'll post another one if it's not already full. Well, you got a Radiant Sneasler. But you got a booster box in your last one and some pretty good hits. I'll see if I can have some more bundles made for Friday. That's like, I feel like that is making it like way too like strict in terms of like it needs to be 80 years. But like I get what you're saying. The way he like described like each era, I gotta rewatch it because it's like it's crazy interesting. World War One and Two, like what was it, 40? Not 45. I think 45 was the end of it. It's been a minute since I looked at actual dates, but I know it's that. There wasn't much of a gap between the first and the second, though. The first was like kind of just priming it up for the second. Jace and everybody else, congrats on what you got. Thank you guys for an amazing evening. Like, seriously. We're going hard. No, yeah, 100%. The pattern shows. There's a skeleton there that, like, it can't be ignored. But anyways, we went hard today. We're going to go hard on Friday. I'm going to go hard tomorrow, sinking chips, gaming channel. And you can win gift cards on there. The people winning them right now don't want you to know that. Oh, I love history too. I'm right there with you. But I love every single one of you. You're all beautiful. Grab those spots. All spots grabbed now before Friday's stream, you get double Beige Bucks. And if we filled up the first one, I'll have another one posted. Listen, thank you for giving me reasons to work hard. I love every single one of you. Let me see something real quick. Nah, I'll do it another time.